in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
I don't know what it is, but it's phenomenal.
All right, people, we're going to try something a little different today.
I cannot solve your problem, sir. Only you can.
Am I missing something?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
The reality is humans are humans are humans, and that's never going to end.
No, I do mind. The dude minds. This will not stand.
It's a big, big deal.
Hello. You speak English, sir? Parlo usted inglés?
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
I've done the math on this. We've talked about it on this show before. That's a fact.
You'll learn a little something about yourself.
That's us, dude.
That's why we're radio show hosts.
That's right.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad.
Let's do this.
Discussing issues that matter to you. Finding real answers using logic and reason. KLZ 560 presents Rush to Reason. Now, here's your host, John Rush.
And I'm your host, John Rush, Rush to Reason, KLZ 560. John Rush, Dan Meurer. Time for our Monday Mortgage Minute with Kurt Rogers from Affordable Interest Mortgage. Welcome, Kurt. How you doing?
Afternoon, guys. How's things with you?
Hey, doing good, Kurt.
We're well. Always well. Yep. Nice morning. Nice evening here in Colorado, by the way.
You know, the weather's just been wonderful. Now, I know we got a little snow coming, but we're okay.
We'll be fine. All right, so talk to us about the mortgage world. What are rates doing? You know, how are things going on that end of things? Is it still a good time for folks to look at refis and so on?
Actually, I think everybody's pretty smart about it. Yeah, the rates are still good, and what we're seeing a lot of people do now is refinance their home and pull out some cash either to get rid of debt before the holidays get here or to do some home improvements. Everybody knows the rates are going to go up probably in December.
Got it.
That's pretty much a given.
What are they saying? How much do you think?
Trying to take advantage of them now before they get there.
What do you think they'll go up to?
I think they'll go up a quarter.
Okay.
Now, that doesn't mean necessarily that they'll move right away on a 30-year fix, but they're going to move.
So, Kurt, when it goes up a quarter, what are the couple of things that can happen to you when that happens?
Well, let's say the interest rate goes from, let's say, 3.75 to 4%. That can affect you at about $50,000 if you decide on purchasing a home, because that can make you qualify or not qualify. Because as the rate goes up, your debt-to-income ratio goes up, and you may not fit within the parameters that the banks have come out with.
Wow, that's a huge swing. I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah, it can do that to you.
Wow.
Especially depending on your credit score. It's real critical now. A lot of people that, since I've been on you guys' show, a lot of people will call me up and say, can you help me fix my credit? So I'll give them some ideas. So they're working on moving their scores 40, 50 points. Mm-hmm. Well, that gets you, to be honest, that turns around and gets you your quarter back. If you're not at 740,
really
you're not getting the best rate. So to work yourself up there is a great way to make that work.
So in other words, the difference between a 650 and a 700 could be substantial.
On a $300,000 loan, it's close to $8,000 in fees.
It's a lot.
A lot of people don't see that because you'll never see it because they put it in the rates. You're going to pay a higher rate, but that rate and all the cost that goes with it is close to $8,000. And we don't want to charge it, but that's what the lenders do because the risk is higher.
Got it. Makes sense to me. Okay, so Kurt, how do they get a hold of you if there's somebody that either needs some help repairing their credit? I know you're not a credit counseling service, but you can help with some of these things and how to get some of those scores adjusted and higher. I know because I've seen you do it. So how do folks get a hold of you?
720-895-0500, or then go to our website at aimortgage.net.
Okay, Kurt, so you and I are hosting Haystack Help Radio tomorrow. What are we going to be talking about?
Well, we're actually going to be talking about health care. We have our health care specialist back on, and with everything that's going on with what President Trump did last week and what they're trying to do now, we're going to help help show people that there's going to be some positive alternatives to all of this. It's actually going to save most people a lot of money across the board.
Okay, good stuff.
Fantastic.
All right, Kurt Rogers, Affordable Interest Mortgage, as always, man, really appreciate it. Thanks for your time.